Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio, K.O.R.P.
Hello. Is this thing on? How you guys doing? It's been so long. It's me, your friend, DJ Jack, here on K.O.R.P, Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast. And here...
You lose.
Well, that's not true at all. You win, because every time you're here with me, you win. All right, that's enough of that. Now, do I have a plan? Hell no. Hell no, I don't have a plan. I never have a goddamn plan when I come on here, but I realized it had been months, maybe even, closer to a year. I don't fucking know, since the last time I did this. And those of you that do know me know that I have a history on the radio. Out of passion, I very much enjoy DJing on the radio. One of the things that keeps me from doing it regularly is intellectual properties, copyright protections, copyright strikes, all that crap. And I don't have the attention span or the time, effort, or resources to cultivate a massive music library that I also go through and find good music in and then put a show together, because that's what I like to do. I like to cultivate a good sound that follows a good flow for my audience, because I'm a member of the audience too. As like any good narcissist, I listen to my own stuff all the time. So I don't want to just have a music library and just play whatever the fuck, because that sucks, and that would make me very
Disappointed.
So the sound effects are working. Isn't that great? Sound effects are all working here. But yes, if you're new, this is the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast, also colloquially, this is why you do your vocal warm-ups, kids, also known as K.O.R.P, where DJ Jack,
Give me that, Jack.
come on and just kind of do whatever I feel like doing and pretend that I'm back in the studio once again. Because, I am in the studio. I'm in my studio where I am God and I can do whatever I want. And
Dead air
is my favorite button to press. Like, that's the best one. It's always sunny. Just
Dead
always.
air.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. While I think we'll just this.
First we take a groovy record, then we add a super sound DJ. Mix it with enthusiasm, and that's the super sound today.
You're listening to the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast, K.O.R.P, with the one, the only DJ Jack for your listening pleasure. And right now, sit on back, because here's DJ Jack. All right, so like I was rambling on about how I don't have a big music library, and even if I did, I don't want to just grab random shit and play it for you guys. I like to play good stuff. Well, I utilize certain tools to make my own music, and while I am a bit of a fledgling, music maker, I'm not very good at all, but I do enjoy that. I have dabbled with the AI tools, and when they first came out, I was a big fan of them. I was like, yeah, this is fun. Gatekeepers down. I can fucking make the music that I want to make without having to spend, a fortune and spend like years making all of the stuff work before I can make a song, but now I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. I hate this shit. I hate the AI. It's too good. I fucking hate it. I hear it everywhere. I hear it on all the commercials on TV. I hear it used in so much content. It's fucking everywhere, and I can't stand it. But I still use it. Mostly so I can have my own songs. And I haven't made any AI songs in a while, but I do have a nice little batch from my first kind of foray into it, where I would go in and I would write up some lyrics that were usually dumb, and then I would have, a bunch of different takes of the song get fed through, and I would utilize certain machine learning inspiration files. I would get sound beds and try to get it to do covers of said sound bed, and then I'd mix it to with said lyrics. And then I would take what I liked about that and I'd make like 100 different fucking generations, and then I would bring that into my own local workstation, and I would mix up a song out of that I thought was listenable. And so like, you know, it was all garbage, you know, but it is what it is. It's music, because you know what? I mean, I'm working on a podcast. And when I say working on a podcast, I mean I'm procrastinating producing a podcast where, you know, I'll just sit here and talk at you. But I realize I don't have anything to say. I've got lots of words to throw at you, but I don't have anything to actually say. Like, I could talk all fucking day, but about what? Who can say? Not me. I have nothing to say. So, you know, in the DJ form, the radio show form, you got to have some music, man. You got to have some music. So I really don't have a plan. So we'll just start with, you know, some kind of hype-ish, you know, get the vibe going. And I have a folder here where I call it Making the AI Be Naughty. It's not as fun as what my title would suggest, but there are all these safeguards, you know. You know, there's always all these corporate fucking safeguards. We can't let the fucking AI be corrupted. You can't say certain words. You can't go into certain, you know, themes. You can't describe certain situations. No, it's bad. It's bad. We gotta protect the purity of the consumer, you know, while we're, you know, draining them like vampires. But so I would try clever ways to get around it. And I found that it was really hard to get it to do not really trap, but kind of like a trap, mumble rap, hip hop, pop kind of song that you would hear. It was hard to get it to do that. And I was like, you know, trying my best to coax it. And the AI tools, which really sucks, is you can get them to write the song for you, and then it'll synthesize the voice and stuff, which in my opinion is always garbage, which you will come to hear. But that's what I did. I let the AI write this shit. It gets weird, but you know, something listenable. So we'll just start the show right here, you know, K.O.R.P. with me, DJ Jack. Take a seat, take a shot, take a hit, take a listen to Ratchet Lil Thing. Huh? Yeah, you like that? You like that? All right, here we go.
Bella Friday, automatic, peep how I flex. On the floor, got his trick packing and a fool can't handle this finesse. Hands all up on the waist, I'm running slow, making them sweat. Lips getting spit, game so hot, got you catch feelings, I bet. Hey, I'm that ratchet little thing, can't put me in check. Got these fools on my leash, they ain't seen nothing yet. Top bitch when I'm stepping, but a freak in your bed. I'll let you run it, but don't get it twisted, I ain't no pushover said. Slim, thick, mug, beat for the gods on a whole snack. Can't got them shook, they can't take it, finna have a heart attack. Drip too cold, got them thirsty, fiending for a taste. Your girl a whole meal, and baby, I ain't done serving this plate. Stacking paper, watch me flex on these busters, body banging, no cap. I'm everybody's number stunner. You can peep the goods, but can't cop a feel that stacks. Less I say so, play it away, just makes it slap hard, relax. Hey, I'm that ratchet little thing, can't put me in check. Got these fools on my leash, they ain't seen nothing yet. Top bitch when I'm stepping, but a freak in your bed. I'll let you run it, but don't get it twisted, I ain't no pushover said. Working colder than ice, watch me throw it back. Serving looks that kill, yeah, I'm about to say lit that stacks. Move so fire, too damn hot, can't handle my sauce. Bow down to your queen, I'll have you begging, showing who's boss. Hey, I'm that ratchet little thing, can't put me in check. Got these fools on my leash, they ain't seen nothing yet. Top bitch when I'm stepping, but a freak in your bed. I'll let you run it, but don't get it twisted, I ain't no pushover said.
This guy stinks! You lose!
Hello there.
You're listening to DJ Jag on the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast, K.O.R.P.
Dead air!
Down to the floor. Down to the floor. Give me some more. And drop it low. Said drop it low. Down to the floor. Give me some more.
K.O.P game, I'ma break this shit down. Look better with the sauce, about to run your town. Body super thick, got a mouse sprung. One look from me, boy, and you done. Flex on these hoes, yeah, I'm that bitch. Cocky as fuck, that's my whole sitch. Don't need no scrub, but you can play. Act right, might let you get a taste. Step out fresh, drip, preppin', looking snack. Me, mother, but you know you want that. All about the action, no cap in here. One twerk, then you be thinking, I swear. Keep stepping if you can't hang with it. This ain't child's play, I'm grown with it. Slay all day, that's how I do. Now watch me work, show you how it's through. Spin fast, got your head spinning. Vocab so straight, hood dictionary winning. Rhymes hotter than my booty in your jeans. Each bar drops nasty, if you know what I mean. Rhyming crazy, body insane. My flow so wet, it's causing ram. Too much, you can't handle all this. Leaving these tricks shook, wonder who
Down to
did.
the floor. Down to the floor. Give me some more. And drop it low.
You're listening to the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast, K.O.R.P.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio. K.O.R.P.
You can't deny it. You must abide it.
That other shit was weird, and this shit is weird too, but you know, we're gonna keep on rocking. Keep rocking with me, DJ Jack, K.O.R.P.
You're so excited. You can't disguise it. You wanna get down, so let's get it on and start the groove. Let's move. Let's move. Let's turn around the sound and get down with the groove. Let's move.
This one might be a little more coherent because it is human written, not all that fucking weird AI rap, but it's cool. It's still kind of crap. I kind of like it. It's got that MJ flair, but it's also really basic. I don't fucking care.
I know you want some more. I see you on the floor. I know you want some more. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, yeah. I see you on the floor. I know you want some more. I see you on the floor. Let's move. You can't deny it. You must abide it. Don't try to hide it. You wanna try it. You're so excited. You can't disguise it. You wanna get down, so let's get it on and start the groove. Let's move. Let's move. Let's turn around the sound and let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. I see you on the floor. I know you want some more. I see you on the floor. I know you want some more. I see you on the floor. Get down.
Kerrigan Radio. K.O.R.P.
Move it, baby, get on the floor. Do it like you do it till you cannot do no more.
This
Come on,
guy
baby, show me what you got the body
stinks.
for. Shake it, baby, move it, baby, groove
You
me at the door.
lose.
Move it, baby, get on the floor. Do it like you do it till you cannot do no more. Come on, baby, show me what you got the body for. Shake it till you break it, baby.
I see you on the floor. I know you want some more. I see you on the floor. You can't deny it. You must abide it. Don't try to hide it. You wanna try it. You're so excited. You can't disguise it. You wanna get down, so let's get let's move. Let's move. Let's move.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio, K.O.R.P.
But yeah, it's Kerrigan Radio. It's K.O.R.P, the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast. That was some crazy fun stuff, but you know, it had some little bounce to it. It had some good stuff, but get ready, guys. You're about to hear this shit everywhere you fucking go. Like every fucking thing that you turn on that's fucking run by a mega conglomerate is going to first go to this because it's cheap. It has a retention rate, it's got easy turnaround, and it's fucking cheap. So, like, you know, right now they're choosing it because they're greedy pieces of shit. But as we progress, it's going to just be the most feasible choice rather than patronizing artists, you know, and performers and musicians. It will make more money and make more sense on the bottom line to just utilize generative AI, which also, again, it's generative AI. It's not artificial intelligence. It's algorithmic parroting, which also is really kind of funny because the reason this shit is good is same with the visual art, same with the graphic stuff, is because it's like actively stealing from other people without their consent or awareness, which one of the services that I've utilized to make these music, I think it's Udio. They really ticked me off recently. They joined up with, I think, the Universal Music Group, either Universal or the Warner Music Group, but basically one of the big fucking players that's responsible for shutting down all kinds of small content creators with their crazy content ID system and their insane monetization of intellectual property and the lockdown of musical copyright and licensing. Those same people, you know what I mean? They're utilizing technology that only is where it is because it actively did to small creators what these large, rich, corporate pieces of shit won't let anyone fucking do with, oh my God, their fucking stuff. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. There's a reason that, you know, it's a morality kind of question to, you know, whether or not you use AI. But you know, I'm still using it. And I can't fucking like do as I say, not as I do, man. But you will. I hear it on all of these commercials. I'm a caregiver for my grandmother, and so a lot of the times when I'm in the house, like cleaning up, doing dishes, cooking dinner and stuff, she'll have the TV on. She's a little hard of hearing, so you know she's got it turned up. I usually have earbuds in for my own sanity, but I can still hear it, and I recognize this shit all the fucking time, especially with like the commercials for like mobile games. But like now it's diving into like other commercials of like insurance and shit like that. I'll recognize this AI quality. There's specific instrumentations, specific patterns these AI generated songs follow that, you know, you might not catch if, you know, you're not like a musician or if you're not actively, you know, exposed to this shit. You know, like if you hear 7 fucking songs, you might be able to tell they're AI, you might not. But like in my position where I've been using it to make music, I'll like hear like fucking 300 songs in a session. You know what I mean? You start to notice the commonalities, especially if you're like an ADHDer like myself who really sees patterns and stuff and is very auditory on his processing and shit. You know, like I just can't stand it. And now like all the fucking videos on YouTube use the AI voice synthesis, which is utilized in this music too. So you've got all this fucking garbage where, you know, the AI is writing the fucking content, it's narrating the fucking content, it's drawing the fucking images on the content, and now it's animating the goddamn images, and it's just nothing but AI. And it's absolute garbage because, yes, at a glance, what it makes is fine. It's great. It's fine, you know. But if you actually look at it, actually listen to what it's saying, there's so much wrong with it. And I'm not even just talking about imperfections, because imperfections is great. In fact, a good friend of mine, Ranamore, he mentioned to me, he's like, pretty soon imperfections are going to be the reason that makes art valuable, is like, because you prove it's from a human and the algorithm can't recreate the imperfections. But it says bullshit. You know, the AI, quote unquote AI, the generative AI only knows what it's fed. It just parrots what it's fucking fed. And then it gets like confused. It starts gaslighting itself, which there's a bunch of really cool people on the internet who set traps for these AI data scrubbers, you know, that go out and they just start scraping data off the internet to feed their large language models and stuff. And they're like these logic traps, they're tar pits or something, where it leads them into a endless spiral of paradoxical logical reasoning. I don't know the extent of it, but like, look some of the stuff up on YouTube. There's some videos explaining it that aren't made by AI, surprisingly, but it's really funny. But that's another thing, though. These motherfuckers are like just giving the reins to these algorithmic parrots, and then you've got people at home that, you know, maybe they're not equipped with critical reasoning skills, or you know, maybe they're just too fucking busy and tired, but they're getting fed bullshit. You know, they're getting fed, God forbid, infactual information, but then also just the soullessness of their consumption of what's supposed to be culture. You know what I mean? Art is society talking to itself about itself. You know, and there's a reason that like these stories have lived on for centuries and stuff and are told and retold. There's a reason we tell each other stories. There's a reason we perform for each other. There's a reason we make these things. It's the expression of the human experience and the emotionality felt by said humans, and the stories and the perception, the perspectives. And this cannot be recreated, but God damn it, they're gonna fucking try, you know, and they already are. Like, this shit's all over the fucking place. But yeah, no, I rant like that. And so there we go. That's another little rant. But that little hype block, the first two songs were, with the exception of my prompting, and then some lyrical twists, like I had to go back and rewrite some of the stuff. All of that was written by AI. I was like, here you go, write up the fucking rap lyrics. I want to hear what you fucking do. You know what I mean? And I used like ChatGPT and Claude AI, and I probably, you know, burned down an acre of forest land to fucking do it. But, you know, so that's what came out. It is fucking weird. Like, if you're not paying attention to it, you're listening to it, you're like, oh, that's passable. That's whatever. Fine, whatever. The sound, it's fine. But if you listen to what they're fucking saying, it's dumb as hell. Like, it's so fucking stupid. And the third one, though, I wrote those lyrics, but as you can hear, like, it's just repetitive nonsense, because even if you write every lyric and you format it, you know, with the musicality instructions, all of that, it doesn't follow everything. It doesn't say everything, you know. So it always comes out less than great. And if you're like I was when I was first playing with this stuff, and I was like, oh, the songs that I hear, they're coming out. No, they're not. I'm easily influenced. You fucking show me something, I'm like, oh, that's my new favorite thing. That's me. I'm influenced. I'm not an influencer. I'm an influenced. And you know, so I would write up some bullshit fucking lyrics, and I'd think I'd know what I wanted, and I'd feed it, and the AI would play something back, and it was halfway fucking listenable because they're little 15-second chunks, and I'm like, oh my god, that's it. Yeah. Oh, and this is mine. Oh yeah, I did this. No, I fucking didn't. I stole from a bunch of fucking people's work, and then had it fed to me in a formulaic, algorithmic fucking pattern. It was dumb, you know what I mean? But I get to do radio shows with it. But still, you know, if you're fucking, we're at a point where, you know, you can't beat them, join them. It's inevitable. It's just, you know, how it is. I don't judge people for having to use this stuff, but like, shame on you if you don't need to, man. Like, you know what I mean? Just shame on you. Shame on me. Shame on all of us that are using this if we don't need to. Like, I've got all kinds of justifications that I give. I'm like, I only use AI art when I'm playing D&D with my friends, and you know, just want some visual representation of whatever it is that's happened, just because it's funny and it enhances the experience or some shit. You know what I mean? But like, that's still, you know, I'm stealing from somebody to make that happen, and I'm giving not only retention and engagement to the bot, I'm also engaging in the destructive nature of running said bot. You know how much energy it fucking requires to do these mundane, ridiculous little things. Like I said, it probably burned down a forest acre. Like it's look at the energy consumption of this shit, and look at the water pollution that this stuff causes sometime. And think about that, especially when you take into the context that we've been moving around so much water on Earth. Like we've been draining aquifers, moving water around, fracking. The Earth's tilt is actually changing because, oh, big surprise, we're moving the mass around. Oh, who'd have thought that would have any kind of fucking impact? But you know, when the Earth is flat and everything's a fucking conspiracy, you don't have to fucking think about anything like that. So think about that shit moving forward. You know, fuck AI. And like I've got some people on you know the creative spaces that I have respected in the past, and they've gone full on AI, and they like sing its praises, and they actually now utilize their platform to promote AI stuff, and that's all they talk about. I'm just like, shame on you, man. Like fucking shame on you. I don't mind you talking about the technology, you know, and gushing, but like you never mention what it's doing. You don't mention the cost of it. You don't mention how it got to be there. You don't mention who the you know, just all that fucking bullshit, you know? You don't fucking mention. But you know, so there's my rant. These are AI songs, and AI is fucking garbage and of the devil. And oh shit, hey, what's up? What's up? Oh, it's a crew member. That's cool. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much for joining. I hope the meeting goes well. Pay attention. And, you know, make sure your camera, you know, isn't on if it doesn't need to be, because they don't need to fucking see you. I don't know if you're in a Zoom meeting or not, but we're going to rock right along here on K.O.R.P. because you're listening to K.O.R.P. right here, just like the jingle says.
You're listening to DJ Jag on the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast, K.O.R.P.
All right, I didn't have my timing down on that one. I don't have a plan, so I'm digging through my horribly labeled files of like what one of the folders is for next show, and inside this is good, this is bad, played this before, and there's absolutely no logic going into any of this, and I can't remember anything that I did with it, so I'm just like digging through all this and trying to decode past self. But that's okay. Sometimes with the AI, when I was using it when it was first being accepted, I would have some interesting fun. I would record little bits of myself, little sound bits, and I would feed it to the AI, and it would make me something. And so I let's see here. I pressed record on my mic, and I said, "Everybody look, nobody stare. Can you all smell what's happening in there?" Or some shit like that. And I fed it to it, and it made me two different songs. And of course, in my labeling, I didn't specify which one it was. But they're both really interesting. And so we're going to play, and we're just going to see what it is. This is Everybody Look, Nobody Stare. You're rocking with me, DJ Jack, on K.O.R.P. Thank you, all members of the crew who have decided to sail these high seas of creativity. And let's keep on rocking. Oh, shit. I said, and let's keep on rocking.
Dead air.
Yeah, whatever, man.
But nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody move. Everybody gotta get down to this groove. Everybody look, nobody's there too. happening there. Everybody look, nobody move. Everybody gotta get down to this groove. Everybody look, nobody style through. Well, now look, nobody's there. And you walk, smell what happened in there. Everybody look, nobody move. Everybody gotta get down to this groove. Everybody look,
Nobody's stare at me, man. Nobody's there, but everybody look. And yeah, all right. So apparently that was the old timey R&B track that it gave me, which raised a whole bunch of fucking like ideas with me and also concerns, which we will explore further. But the next rendition it made for me, which also in its own self was ridiculous as hell. Well, if I can get my computer, there we go. It was also ridiculous as fucking hell. But so it was like on the same prompt, mind you, it decided to make this kind of club sound. So like it's interesting. One gives me an old like Etta James 1940s screaming Joe Hawkins R&B track, and then the other prompt gives me this, and this is your fucking algorithmic AI, ladies and gentlemen. This advanced intelligence. It's not AI, it's generative AI. You're listening to DJ Jack, K.O.R.P. I'll be right back. Everybody look, nobody stare. But can you smell what's happening in there?
everybody look, everybody look, everybody look, everybody look, everybody look, everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, but nobody move. Everybody gotta get down to this groove. Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there?
But this is another thing about the AI. You've heard all that the song has to say, but it still has another 3 fucking minutes. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Everybody gotta get down to this groove. Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in
You
there?
lose.
Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's there. Can you all smell what's happening in there? Everybody look, nobody's
It's like,
there.
yes, come on.
Can you all smell what's
Okay.
happening in there?
Drop already. Jesus, you stupid computer.
Can you all smell what's happening in there?
It's always like there's something cool about to happen, but never really. But I think that's one of the things that fucking gets us, though, is this anticipation. It's our own human imagination, you know, this anticipation that something better is on its way. And it's not. It's fucking dumb. But yeah, that's what it did with my little voice clip. Everybody look, nobody stare, you know. And so I hear that, and I'm like, okay, let me turn my microphone on again because I'm having so much fun. And so I do. And this would I really liked what happened with this one. It's it's made me think of like something that you would hear on Adult Swim at like 3 a.m. when, no one gives a fuck and you're like either stupid drunk, stupid high, both, delirious with lack of sleep, and it's just ridiculous, stupid shit. But let me see. The voice clip I said was like, now is the time, yeah, it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time, but if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old, but I don't even remember it. There's something along those lines. But so it made some interesting things out of that, which one of them was completely by accident and surprise. So let me see here. And again, all of these labels are stupid. I don't know what any of them mean, so I might like stop something. But this was called First Wonky Time, and so we're gonna see what it means. Take a seat, take a shot, take a hit, take a listen. Thank you for rocking right here with me, DJ Jack, on K.O.R.P, the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast. You are the sexiest person in the room.
Let's give it time for the wonky time. It's a wonky time, and I got a rhyme for the wonky time, and I ain't got time because I ran out of time for my wonky time. Took the time to do the wonky time. It's a wonky time, and I got around for the wonk because I ran out of time for my wonky time. The wonky time. Give the time for the wonky time. It's a wonky time, and I got a rhyme for the wonky time, and I ain't got time because I ran out of time for my wonky time. Feel the wonky time, it's a wonky time, and I got around for the wonk.
Okay, I know this one. It's going to literally, what you heard, it's going to repeat that for the next 4 minutes. The same two fucking things for the next 4 minutes. And that's what the AI thinks is good fucking music. And the fucking shareholders don't give a fuck. They're not sitting there listening to it, weighing out the pros and cons of the enjoyment of the listen. They don't give a fuck about that. They're looking at the numbers. They're looking at engagement. They're looking at retention. And they're looking at sunk costs. You know what I mean? So let's see what this next one called Wonky Time Funk Doctor. This is an adventure for me too. This was like one that needs like a political speech on a megaphone behind it.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Get the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old rhyme, and I like to get down, and I get up. Then I like to go piss in a cup. Then I give it to the doctor. What? He says you've got HIV.
This guy stinks!
I don't remember that shit.
Dead air. You lose. You're listening to DJ Jack.
Oops, fat fingers. Okay, all right. We got the idea. But But actually, this is good though, because this means that the one that I was talking about earlier, that weird one that was completely unintentional and I actually really like, is this last one, which is called. I'm not even going to get into a whole long thing. I'm just going to say it and go. This next number, which I will give props to the AI for a good collaboration. This one's called Wonky Time in a Cup. Take a seat, take a shot, take a hit, take a listen, baby.
Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old wine. Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old wine. 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 It's got that old wine.
Show me what you got.
Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old wine. 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 It's got that old wine.
Got that whack. White ass booty.
Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old wine. Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old wine. 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 Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it fine, cause I want wonky time. It's got that old wine. Me the time, cause it's wonky time, and I ain't got a rhyme for my wonky time. But if you got a dime, then I'll make it.
Dead air. Dead air.
And that's another thing about the AI is that it'll just cut shit off. And of course, I didn't go back in and edit it or make a note to myself. So sometimes that'll happen. That'll happen. Musical, you'll just be rocking to it and it'll just cut off. Thanks, AI. Thanks, you piece of shit. Thanks, you horrible, horrible, horrible machine. But hey, what's up, Tabby Deal? Yes, everything that you're hearing at the moment is AI generated from back in the day. By back in the day, I mean way back in ancient times of like 6-7 months ago, back when I was first playing with this stuff, because as I was ranting and raving at the beginning of my show and rambling along, I really enjoy being a radio DJ. I get a lot of fun out of it, but I need some music. I need some music to play if I'm gonna be a radio DJ. And while I do got some podcast stuff that I'm working on, this ain't a podcast, even though it is the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast. This is my way of getting my old nostalgic jollies from back when I was on the radio airwaves back long time ago. It was super fun. But thank you very much, Tabby Deal. Really appreciate you joining me because it is fun. Every time I'm having a bad day, it's usually on a Sunday, I'll say, hey, let's get on the radio and not get a copyright strike. So boom. But yeah, that's the stuff. That little block there was AI generated. All the music that you're going to hear, most of it, because I don't think I'll have the guts to whip out my own custom stuff. But it's AI generated, however, heavily doctored by the hand of me. But those particular tracks, excuse me, hold on. Oh my God. Don't eat crackers when you're on the air. That's a rule. But I did it, and it's because
This guy stinks!
yeah, I know, whatever. But those tracks were actually using a small recording of me that I had whipped up, where I was like, "You got me the time because it's wonky time," and I'd feed it to it, and it would make songs out of the small little clip. And that's what those were. And that last one was actually, not a bad fucking collab, Mr. AI. I wasn't completely upset about that. However, so moving right along, sometimes I will use the AI to write out full songs. Like I was saying earlier, I do not like it when the AI writes lyrics. I hate AI written everything. So I will write the damn lyrics and then I'll mix the fucking music. It usually takes like 300 generations before I find any kind of fucking coherent, listenable track that I'm cool with. But even then, it's not great. But, it is what it is and it works. And if you're not paying too close attention to it, it's fine. It's passable. But so my inspirations are usually whatever's on my mind. And usually whatever's on my mind when I'm doing that stuff is stuff that frustrates me. And lots of things frustrate me. So this little block is in a theme of classic 70s, late 60s, 70s, early 80s R&B kind of disco soul vibe that I was writing about. And we will start with where to go this one this one after I was on I think Reddit or something, and I got so tired of people, so I whipped up a song about what I perceived it to be, and I called it Incel Hell. Take a seat, take a shot, take a hit, take a listen. You are rocking right along with me, DJ Jack, on K.O.R.P. Thanks for joining, baby. Keep on rocking and stay the fuck out of Incel Hell.
No matter what you do, the The only thing that you can assume is it's time to go to. In cell hell, that's where you dwell. In cell hell, it's a powerful spell. You know it well, the tales you could tell, not to mention that smell. Deep down in cell hell.
Kerrigan Radio, K.O.R.P.
You lose. Show me what you got. This guy stinks.
Gotta have saxophone.
In cell hell, that's where you dwell. In cell hell, it's a powerful spell. You know it well, the tales you could tell, not to mention that smell. Deep down in cell hell. In cell hell, in cell hell, in cell hell. In cell hell, in cell hell, in cell hell. In cell hell, in cell hell, in cell hell. In cell hell, in cell hell, in cell hell. In cell hell.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio, K.O.R.P.
That was Incel Hell. We're going to keep it rocking right along with another one written about what frustrates me. And it's when somebody comes up unpromptedly to tell you all about the dream they had last night, which I'm cool with. I like that. I like hearing about your dreams if, you know, I'm included or there's some sex or something. But if you're just going to start talking about some weird shit that has absolutely no frame of reference for me, I can't follow it. And it takes like 15 fucking minutes. I'm fucking bored. Don't fucking tell me about it. Go tell your fucking therapist. But yeah, no, this is your dreams, man. Keep rocking. Keep them to yourself, baby doll.
Ooh, baby, 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 you gotta know that I love you so. Ooh, yes I do. But baby, I got something on my mind. Didn't wanna tell you, but I think that it's time. Oh, now listen, baby. I don't want to be mean, don't want to hurt your feelings, but I need you to know this. I can't keep it inside anymore. Oh, yeah. I said, baby, that dream you had last night, the one you said was in black and white, where you and Dolomite beat up Walter Cronkite. Yeah, no, baby, I gotta tell you so. You really need to know that I don't give a shit about the dream you had, and I don't wanna sit through another one again. No, baby, please don't tell me anymore. You got a therapist, that's what you paid them for. I don't really need to know how fucking weird it was. That kind of stuff could come between us. I don't really need to know what you think that it represents. That is a talk for your therapist, and you ain't paid me one damn cent. Now, baby, can't you see? It ain't about sex and it ain't about me.
Radio, K.O.R.P.
Oh no, you done did it now, baby. Dooby-doo. Daddy smelling some of that hot, wet, sloppy, drippy. Oh, that nasty, tasty. Oh no, honey. Oh, give me my goddamn breakers now. Yummy in my tummy. Oh yeah, baby. Let's jam. What I've got and it's what you need. Power. Let's get it on now, children. Buckle up and sit down for the get down. Power. Yeah. Hour of power. Hour. Oh yeah, baby. Power. Tonight, this morning. Yeah, baby. Eat your cereal. Clean up that toast crumbles. You know, Daddy loves that fresh toast taste. Buckle up, buttercup. Only way to go is up. Riggedy, diggity, diggity, doodly-doo. Oh, yeah, baby. You know I gotta have my antacid tabs. That toast of damn sets my heart on fire now. Woo! Hot. Oh, no, baby. My goddamn head can't think. Oh, it's moving. Ow, I'm grooving. Oh, but not in a good way, baby. You wanna tell me something? Yeah, baby. What, baby? You should get checked. What? Make me some goddamn break fast. Gimme that. Ricky, icky, sticky, do wicked. Ow! Don't copy me, sorry. Let's end this song now. Get down with that sexy sound, y'all. Goddamn, baby. That food sucks.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio, K.O.R.P.
All right, let's turn the sound around, get down, get crazy in this town, but just as fucking psycho, baby. Let's fucking change the vibe. And remember, don't touch my mommy.
Mama!
Here we go again. You're going off on a tear. This can only end up badly, but you better beware. You'll say something you'll regret, or do what you shouldn't do. You'll deserve exactly what you'll get. Now I've gotta ask you, why are you mad? Why are you so mad? Don't you know you're gonna die? So are you mad? Why are you mad? It's just a game. It's just a show. It's just a celebrity that you don't even know. Why are you so? It's so stupid. Come on, don't be so mad. You're such a big baby. Calm yourself down. You're driving everybody crazy. Just calm it down, then do it again. Call up a friend. Just please make it end. It's so damn cringy. Sending online death threats, you're fucking acting deranged. Come on. It's not okay to treat people that way. You drop the hard R, you go P-Lecha. You're throwing out slurs, just making it worse. Come on! Wow! Why are you mad? Do you even know? Feel better now, baby, now you put on your show. Goddamn embarrassing! Goddamn embarrassing! Goddamn embarrassing! Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Go take a time out to think about it, you goddamn menace!
Take a groovy record, then we add a super sound DJ. Mix it with enthusiasm, and that's the super sound today.
That's right. You're listening to K.O.R.P. with me, DJ Jack, and we were just, changing the vibe with a little bit of a, a little bit of a heavier, a little more energetic kind of. Oh shit, hey, who put this here? I have no idea how this got here. What? I mean, I guess I'll just play it. You're listening to me, DJ Jack Kerrigan, here on K.O.R.P.
The outlook is bleak, we are much too weak to survive this fight. However, we might just stay alive with a hero by our side. Call Jack Kerrigan, we need Jack Kerrigan. Are we prepared to win? Not without that Kerrigan. Jack Kerrigan! Calling Jack Kerrigan! Jack Kerrigan, please come in. We need a hero who can win. Come in, Jack Kerrigan! Ow. Come in, Jack Kerrigan, 'cause you're the f***ing man. We really need you to come save us with your genius master plan. Kerrigan, there again, where again is Kerrigan? We gotta get prepared and land radio. That Jack Kerrigan, calling Jack Kerrigan. Come in, we need Jack Kerrigan to win. Calling Jack Kerrigan. Come in, we need Jack Kerrigan to win. Jack Kerrigan. Calling Jack Kerrigan. Jack Kerrigan, please come in. We need a hero who can win. Come in, Jack Kerrigan. Calling Jack Kerrigan. Jack Kerrigan, please come in. We need a hero who can win. Come in, Jack Kerrigan. Ow. Calling Jack Kerrigan, come in. We need Jack Kerrigan to win. Calling Jack Kerrigan, come in. We need Jack Kerrigan to win.
That's right. You're listening to me, DJ Jack, on. I almost did the call sign of my old radio station. There's no numerics. It's not 102.5 FM. It's not that anymore. It's just K.O.R.P, the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast. I have no idea how that song got in there. I just don't even know. I have no idea. But it was fucking groovy, huh? Right? I mean, come on. Who doesn't love a little self-insert fanfic when you're writing up shit, right? And speaking of fanfic, one of the things that I use the AI stuff for is for my friend and I's Dungeon World campaign. If you're a member of the crew Discord server, you may see some stuff about this coming up. But me and my three very closest friends, the owner of the crew server, Ranamore, also Mr. Ezra Weird, and Mr. Kevin again, also known as Cyrus Dread, for the last, we've been friends for like 20 years, but for the last 7 years or so, we've had these tabletop games, actually probably longer than that, but this particular tabletop game we've been playing for about 5 years, and it's with Dungeon World. It's not really D&D, but it's a dice rolling game, but it's more based on improv, role play, shit like that. Ezra's our wonderful dungeon master, the game master, and Ranamore plays this young noble artificer. Kevin again plays Cyrus Dread, this monster slayer, massive, bald, murdered, drunk man, and I played Kerrigan, the Bard Kerrigan, Jacarias, who goes by the Bard Kerrigan. He started as a bard, but mid-season we were like, nah, he's a drunk brawler who plays music and shit. But when I was doing the bard stuff, I was like, well, he's got to have some music to kill people with, you know what I mean? And so I wrote up a couple tracks, and this one in particular ended up being more of a dream sequence instead of an actual thing that was utilized. But it's what he hears in his mind when he goes and cranks it up to 11 and decimates the enemy. This one's called Enter. Oh, my mouse just died. All right. Don't look at me while I find my plug-in cable so I can control my... There we go, and we're back. This one's called Enter the Bard Kerrigan. Take a seat, take a shot, take a hit, take a listen. You're listening to me, DJ Jack, on K.O.R.P. Thank you so much. You're just goddamn beautiful, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, you done fucked up now. Oh, he says here comes the pain.
Okay, there's something going on with my playback. It's playing everything back really slow. I was like, what the fuck is that garbage? Let's try this again, huh? Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
You done fucked up now. Oh, he says here comes the pain. Let's rock. Oh no, you really did. You had the chance to quit it, and now I must admit it. I can't wait to crush you.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio. K.O.R.P.
But yeah, that was Enter the Bard Kerrigan from the original rendition of his character in the campaign titled In Silver Flame's Shadow. I actually made a soundtrack I put on my YouTube channel, Jack_Kerrigan, that utilizing AI tools, but it was for season 1 of our campaign with all kinds of fun fucking songs that kind of go through the story and the high bits. But as I said, the character changed. So, like, he was a bard, he was all fancy and cool, but then we changed the character, and now he's a brawler, and his superpower is being really, really drunk. He still plays music, but it sounds more like this now.
Give me drinking now. Drinking now.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like now. He's a fucking mess. He's a mess. He's a total mess.
Somebody stop me, cause I'm having a day. Oh! I can't feel my fucking Ow!
No, his superpower is getting drunk. So yeah, that's that. But so I do the music sometimes for fun in our tabletops, and the server owner Ranamore, we've been playing around with an interesting game concept. We haven't really gotten too started with it yet. We got some things coming, but it's with the game Stars Without Number, which is incredible, by the way. If you've never heard of it, check it out. You can get the book online. It's fantastic. Super fun game. And so I made a character named Silco, Silco. He's a corporate sniper, assassin, robot, disposable guy. But that's beside the point. The quirk is I wanted him when he's sniping people because he's super, like, brooding and robot voice and quiet. But you always hear music coming out of his room. And Tabby, if you haven't heard of it, like, Google search Stars Without Number. If you've got a group of tabletop players and stuff, like, check that shit out. It's really interesting and fun and fresh. But so Silco, though, like, he's a brooding robot, kind of fucking anime anti-hero, quiet edgelord loser, but you can hear out of his room, you hear pop music. Like, he listens to he's a music snob, but he's a snob in that he listens to imported music, music from like really obscure systems and stations. And the whole idea of this galaxy is just so fucking massive. So I got on AI, and it was an accident at first, and then I just kind of ran with it, where I started getting ghosts. I would write some songs, but the AI would just start, like, saying gibberish, like absolute gibberish. And I was listening to it, and I was like, oh my God, this is actually kind of fun. And so I leaned into that and made some alien music that my character would listen to. And this first track is from the band, oh God, I wrote it all in weird alien symbols, but I have the translation somewhere here. Let me get out my notes. Oh yeah, the first one is it's fucking this first one is Dakion 6, called Eat the Past and Turn It to Shit, followed by Scrimmy Scrimmy and Make the Sky Explode. Keep rocking right here. Thank you for being the sexiest motherfucker ever and listening to me, DJ Jack, on K.O.R.P. Be right back.
Dead air. Show me what you got.
You're listening to the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast, K.O.R.P.
She tops me since it to honor. She planned me since started my day. Let my way up, I got understand. Let my way up, I let it bear. Ain't having some shooting and out. Chasing bombers, club cameo. Let my way up, I got understand. Let my way up, it's a man. You can't take me down tonight. Guess what I have? I don't want to guess, don't worry, darling. I'll tell you, are you sitting down? Oh my, well, here we go. I got a biggity big bop, boopity, big penis. Yes, so big. I hate it.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio, K.O.R.P.
That's right. All right. You're listening to Kerrigan Radio, the Kerrigan Original Radio Podcast, K.O.R.P. We're winding down. It's been a lot of fun. I got a little bit more for you, but that last little bit that you heard after all the Alien songs was my submission for the Tonys, for your consideration for the Tony Awards, from the showstopper, Me and My Big Penis. All right, but yeah, you can make AI do shit like that too. So to wrap up the show, I was talking earlier about how on my YouTube I do have a season 1 soundtrack for our Dungeon World game, me, Randomore, Ezra Weird, Kevin again with the crew. And when I made the soundtrack, I was like, it's not just, not just a, musical accompaniment. I want it to kind of stand on its own, to where you don't really have to have much context and you can still kind of follow everything. And what really kicked it off was, I was like, I wish this was an anime. Like, I wish our game was an anime. So what every anime needs is a good intro and, maybe an extra little fun song, and then a really great outro song. So this little block of 3 songs I've got to wrap up the show for you is what I just said. It's the intro to our anime in Silver Flame Shadow with a fun little bonus. Then the end credits, and then a fun little bonus. And to make this, I wrote out some lyrics, and then I utilized Google Translate along with ChatGPT, Claude AI, and then another round of Google Translate because I wanted it to be in Japanese, but I also didn't want it to be like stupid. So the translations are on my YouTube in the video there, but yeah, take a seat, take a shot, take a hit, take a listen. If I had my shit fucking ready to go, which I don't. See, this is why I need my engineer back. This is why I can't be trusted by myself, but that's okay because I'm running the show, and the more you know, knowledge is half the battle, and other catchphrases from the 80s. All right, and there's that, and where's the other one? Where is the bass? Where's the bass? I do not know this song. I do not know this song. Play a song that I know. All right, and then 1 second. Okay, sorry everybody. Sorry about that. That was my bad. That was my bad. But that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Everyone calm down. Just calm down. All right, but we're going to wrap this up with my little anime stuff. And it's lots of fun. It's lots of fun. Thank you for joining me. I've had a blast. It's been months since I've gotten to do this, and I appreciate you listening. And I'll be back to say goodbye before we go, but we're going to get started with the last little block of the anime series in Silver Flame's Shadow. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are the coolest. Y'all are the best. Let's fucking rock it. All right, I got that off my chest. Okay, here we go.
明かりの中巨剣を触れ恐怖知らぬ戦場の影白くたき獣を取る炎のごとく燃え上がれサイダースレー何度も蹴りが嵐のより進めサイダースレー何度も蹴りが傷も涙も強さ星の下に描いた未来僕くは僕の道を行く鋼の目で奇跡を作る仮面を越えた証を残せサイダースレー何度も蹴りが嵐のように進めサイダースレー何度も蹴りが傷も涙も強さ俺の物語過去の痛み風に流し今夜も踊れ踊れサイダースレー何度も蹴りが嵐のように進めサイダースレー何度も蹴りが傷も涙も強さに変えて俺たちはどうだ
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing tonight? I hope you're prepared for a performance of life-altering proportions presented by the amazing, the incredible, the incorrigible, the one and only, the Bard Kerrigan.
Oh, you ladies so lovely, and you lords oh so great. Mighty movers of worlds, cunning shifters of fate. Will you come hear my tale as I break down the gate between the heavens and hells with the help of my mates? See, I am not alone as I wander from my home, for the glory that I gain is shared as is the pain. See ye, the hunter, the slayer, the Soldiers flee in terror upon the mention of his name. Enter the inventor, the architect of woe. From nobility he'd splintered, to his own path he'd go. Together we'd wander, we'd battle, we'd strive, doing what we must just to stay alive. Mystical horrors in darkened spires, undead warriors with bones all on fire, malevolent forces in the night, tears of children full of fright. None can stand our righteous might when Kerrigan Cyrus and Ranamore fight. Remember the names! Ranamore, Cyrus Dread, and the Bard, Kerrigan!
希望は胸にある過去に残した嘘も祈りも消えないままで夢に落ちていく夜明けの影に揺れる想い痛みの中で笑うから壊れそうな世界でも誓いはまだ消えない
That's right. That's the end theme to In Silver Flame Shadow. Oh, excuse me. And I've really appreciated you listening in. This has been a really fun show. I got one more track to say goodbye with. A little context first. I was talking earlier about the other players in the crew that I do the tabletop with, one of which is Kevin again, I believe, as he's listed on YouTube and in the Discord. He's a really good editor. He's actually my brother, and I've known him for forever. And for the last 10, 12 years, he's had this alter ego / character / personality called Cyrus Dread. And in fact, that was the namesake of the character being sung about in the tabletop. And while I was playing around with the AI, I was making songs for everybody, and I made one for him in the style of music that he most enjoys about Cyrus Dread. So I'm going to play that one because it's fucking rad, and I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thanks again for listening to K.O.R.P. and me, DJ Jack. I look forward to the next time, and say hi to me in the Discord. Catch you sexy motherfuckers round, and keep your eyes open for Cyrus Dread. Keep rocking, baby.
There can only be one. Evil surely will run. Strong as under the sun. And he's only begun.
Surround you, pray to the gods that a hero has found you. Evil is closing and life is soon ceased. You haven't the strength to survive this dark feast. Call for the courage and strength of the beast. Call out his name before you are deceased. Cyrus Dread.
Giving fear a new meaning.
Are you a man or a going to be?
Every foe slain is a soul he's redeeming.
No matter the plots and no matter the scheming.
Cyrus
your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Kerrigan Radio, K.O.R.P.
Disappointed! Show me what you got. Sit here. This guy stinks!